Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of American Dad. As you can see, we have a few different things going on here on the recording. Not sure where we left things during the last video, but I'm constantly tweaking and working and trying to improve the interface and the way things are looking here with moving my face around where that's going to be. I got a ticker now here with some of the socials and things like that, so nothing is set in stone here. I'm working on an intro as well, so I'll be adding those to the videos when I get that ready. So constantly trying to get this looking a little bit nicer and more professional, and there's been great support on the QC Runner Discord with people giving me a whole lot of help and suggestions, and I'm always open to ideas for you guys or from you guys. So let me know in the comments, or if you're on QC Runner Discord, put it in there on Facebook, whatever, and I'm open to those, and the goal here is to keep improving, keep getting better, because I am far from an expert at any of this. So I'm all ears for those of you who have better ideas than what I'm currently doing. So it has been a while since we've done a video. I do apologize on that. Since the last event ended, which was a fantastic one, there's amazing stuff as we found out during the event. And I believe the way we left things off, I went ahead and I paid a bunch of golden turds to level somebody up to 100 and said I was going to be getting my getting things handed to me in the arena. I wouldn't stand a chance to win for quite some time, and as a matter of fact, the opposite has happened. So today we are going to spend some time talking about the Sauce Minigun and the Sauce Sprayer uniform. Things are quite ridiculous. If you look down at my fighter right here, so I got that, and then I have this ring on as well doing some damage. Put all those together at a level 100, he's doing 29,000 damage per second. It's quite ridiculous. This one single person is dominating. I mean, obviously when I fight other people here, I have to be careful with them because it's the same situation. But with my squad now, I moved up in brackets. So I was in the 6x85 bracket. So for those that don't know, your brackets are based on the number of people that you have here in Rogers Place. So I have 6 fighters, so it's going to be 6 by whatever. And the way you determine what bracket you're in, you take your top 6 for me in my case, but if you only have 4, it'd be your top 4 Rogers in your entire house here. And the top leveled ones, you basically average those together. So it's not necessarily if they're in here, and it's not necessarily if they're geared up, if they're anywhere in your castle. Say you have, 6 level 70s here in Rogers Place, and you have an 85 up here, that 85 counts. And even if they don't have any equipment on. So right now I have this 100, I got a bunch of 85s, and I have 2 other people that are just slowly training right now. I have lost my premium, so everything is going slower. The training's not slower, but just everything is slower. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been here quite as much. I'm going to hold off on buying premium again until the next event, which I haven't heard when that's going to be. I don't know if you guys know. If you have, let me know in the comments. So we have a 188 and an 87, and then the 3 other 85s. If we did the math on there, and let me try to do that in my head, 3, 5, 15, that'd be 20. 20 divided by 6 would be 3. Our average would be like 88.2 or 3 or something like that. So there is a bracket, there's a 94 bracket, and it looks like a lot of people I'm fighting. I'm actually going to go into an arena here in a minute, or whatever you call it here, a morning mimosa, and we'll do a battle here. And there's people that I saw in there at the 94 bracket, and then you use that same concept. You basically average everybody together, and then you come in here and you're going to be at 94. And what I'm working on for my squad is going to be probably 3 100s, and then I have to do the math on the others, like an 87, 86, and 85, or it might be an 87, 86, and a 92 or something like that. That's what I'm working towards right now, and I'm not going to pay to have that done at this point, pay golden turds to do that. I'm just going to level them up organically as they're going, and watch the commercials and save 3 hours each day. So that's where I'm going right now. Let's go ahead, while I'm talking, let's go ahead and jump into a morning mimosa. I also want to come down here to Bazooka Sharks and see how far I can get, but doing that without premium is just painful. It is really slow, and then the healing is really slow, and when I'm trying to grind a bunch of other games, it's just too much. So I am going to work on that. So while we're waiting on here, we will talk about the main reason that some of you guys might be here is the giveaway. So last week's giveaway, I accidentally left it open a little bit long because things have been quite busy and quite crazy. I I didn't think I logged into any game today more than like 5 minutes. And over the last week, my playing time has been down a lot because I've just been way too busy with work and everything else going on. So I do apologize for being away, but the goal is I'm still trying to figure out my schedule, and doing one recording a week for giveaways is a whole lot easier at this point. So that's certainly the direction I'm going to be going. And we did miss our giveaway last week just because I was resituating my calendar and schedule and stuff like that. So we will be back on the weekly giveaway schedule. I will announce the winners here in a moment. I guess we have time right now. We'll do the winners right now, and then we will announce the next giveaway at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and pop this up right here. So we have 2 minutes, we got time, so let's just quick pop it up. So the winners of the last giveaway, if, there's a typo there. The range was 20,000 to 30,000. Looks like I put a typo in there. And the winning number was 24,294. And as a reminder, this giveaway is sponsored through the official American Dad Apocalypse Soon Facebook page. It's the American Dad game place where everybody's going. And same thing we've done before, 500 golden turds to each of the top 10 people. And here are the 10 people that were the closest: Cass, Robin King, Thomas Huber, Shay Fun, Ice Cream, Alt 2, My Lord, Vinay Ratri, Kicker, Wanted, and Athena. Congratulations. Each of you have won 500 golden turds. I will get that turned in today or tomorrow, and the winners will be paid out more than likely on Monday. Nothing happens on the weekend, so don't look for that in a day or two, but should be out early next week. Look for that over let me go here. Look for that over here in your mailbox. Same place if you won before, it'll be the same place over there, so you should be getting that soon. Excuse me. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our Sauce Minigun and just see the ridiculousness. I haven't done morning mimosa in a little while, unfortunately, so everybody else may be leveled up a little bit faster, who knows. So let's see what we're going up against. Here's an 1811. This is gonna be kind of stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna fight this guy. My 1802 versus 1811. They don't have any sauces. This guy is 85. Let's look at everything. So he's got a 92, 85, 85, 85, 92, and an 85. I didn't even look at the makeup of it. This one fighter on my team should, it could prove me wrong, but since I took this it's kind of taking an extreme here. It should be a fairly straightforward fight and a fairly straightforward win, no matter what they have. And unfortunately, without the, I could be wrong here. Well, this is a bigger battle than I thought, but we still took it pretty easily. We didn't get as many points because I fought somebody strong, so we lost 9 on the battle. But let's go ahead and look at the stats here. So our tank did not take as much damage as I would like. They got people in other places a little bit more here. Most of these I don't even think I have people properly equipped right now because I was messing with some other stuff. But really, the main thing I want to show you is right here. Look at that. Sauce Minigun, 68% of the damage, 426,000. Plus, it took a little bit of the damage. So I guess maybe there's some backstab going on there or something. Oh no, he has backstab. So they were hitting him when he was in the back. 68% of the damage by this one fighter. And it's usually between 50 and 65% that I've noticed. That was even higher than I'm used to seeing. So I fought somebody who was about my power. I didn't even pay attention to what his makeup is. I don't know if he's stronger than me or not. Obviously not with the Sauce Minigun, but that one specific weapon. So as long as you're making good choices, and on my way up to the 94 bracket, it's pretty crazy, very OP. I'm wondering if they're going to be nerfing this anytime soon because it is way over the top ridiculous. And if you didn't get that, I do apologize. That was free for everybody. So if you just started the game or if you weren't grinding super hard, it's like I said, it's crazy. So one of the reasons I don't mind fighting somebody with, similar power, assuming that I was going to win, is because now I'm down here below everybody else. And there's more than likely going to be somebody here who is very low. There we go, 597. So I can fight this person and get 225 without even thinking about it. And this gives me an advantage. Usually the strategy that people play is the first 3 battles you fight people below you, and then you go for a 150, a 150, and a 150. And then after that you start trying to attack people in front of you. But with this specific weapon and the strength of my squad, because of that specific weapon, I can be on top, and then there's going to be some of the people who are close to me who are going to challenge me, and they're going to lose. Or not always, but I didn't even look. There's people like 2.2, 2.3 million with the Sauce gun. I can't beat them. They're just way too strong, and they might be in here. But what I'm hoping for in that situation is they attack me, and I got 225 out of it, so maybe they only get 220. So they attack me instead of somebody else, so I come out 5 points ahead on that one. So even though I did it a little bit early, sometimes it works out. Plus the people, like I said before, in American Dad are less experienced and don't do quite as well. Let's do a quick look and see. So 765. So if we can get this guy in front of us somehow, that would be fantastic. 833. Guy might fight this guy. He'll get in front of us. So basically right now we just want to fight somebody who's going to give us a 150, because we're going to stay near the top. And it looks like C10 is going to be the one. I want to make sure it's not somebody who might eventually get ahead of me. So this C10 will never get ahead of me. This one I'm going to save for the end because I might want it later. Yeah, so C10 that's going to be. This should be at 150, maybe 149. We'll see. And hopefully one of the lower people that is easy for me to beat will attack somebody else and pop up in front of us so we can beat them for the win. Oh, the Sauce gun doesn't have the backstab. The Sauce gun's staying over there. So there we got the full, and with that Sauce gun just spitting out damage like mad, we end up making our fights fairly quickly. 69% on that one. Not as much damage because the team we fought wasn't nearly as strong. So I assume others, you guys are all seeing this, whoever got the Sauce gun, and then if you can equip that, or have that also equipped with the gear or the armor with the extra damage. I mean, I assume you guys are all seeing the same kind of thing. And then if you're putting some gems and things like that, not gems, sorry, wrong game, putting stickers on the item as well, let's go ahead and see what our sticker slots are. Makes you even that much stronger still. So you got a minute 35. Hold on. Oh, look, people jumped in front of us. That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, so 1610, no Sauce gun. No Sauce gear. It could be a Sauce gun, but you also need to have the gear here. So 2 million. I think I tried fighting somebody that was a 2 million who didn't have it, and I think they beat me. So that's not going to be a guaranteed win. See, there we go. So this guy is probably a full-on 94. So we got the Sauce gun all equipped out. 32,000, even better than me. 90, a 90, a 97, and a 90. So he's not fully up to the full 94 yet, but he's probably up to 92 on average. So that guy is going to beat us pretty much no matter what. So we don't want to be in front of him yet. This guy, which one? This guy I would like to keep in front of us. So if I did a 150, that would put me at 666. And then we could beat him and then take the overall victory. So we're going to go for a 150, and we'll check out what that 1.6 million power person was, and see if that's somebody we can beat. So it's all about the Sauce gun right now these days. That's what I'm seeing. So that one, I mean, I spent, I think, like 8,000 golden turds. I had a ton. I've been having them for a long time. I just never spent them, and then earning more and more during events. So I continued to get them. I just never used them. So I was kind of questioning if I should do it or not. But after seeing how well everything is going, I don't have any problems with spending those, because that was very worth it. And seeing how great the results are, and I can take immediate advantage of it, would do that again. So now we are in prime position, assuming that Julio is not as strong as any special hidden strength in there. So we got a little DPS at 86, nothing special. So this is nothing. There should be, unless I'm missing something without paying much attention, there's no reason we shouldn't win this, and should win it fairly quickly. Even if somebody, doesn't allow my artifacts to work or whatever, the Sauce gun is just doing so much damage so quickly. Look at that, 225. We got full points against that guy. I've been getting some pretty ridiculous numbers in the morning mimosa. I think I got 890 once. That's the highest I've ever gotten. I've been doing, Hustle Castle for a long time with these same points, and I've gotten nowhere near there before. So I did it again, 891. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And, I am just a brand new 94. I'm one of the young up-and-comer 94s because I don't have the rest of my gear setup going. So, and this was with, fighting that first 1.8 million guy where I only got 141. So, hopefully, it's obviously too late to tell you guys to get it. So if you missed it, you missed it already. But it is a good one for sure. And I am very much enjoying it. It is a fantastic setup. It makes it a lot more fun. But the thing that doesn't make it fun is trying to play this game without premium. So I won't put that out there. It is, $5 for a month to do premium, and doing that in 3 games at the same time, $15 a month. Is that worth it? Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. So once the event comes up, I will be adding it back in. 891. I think I had 890 last time, so I think that's a new high for me. That is ridiculous. Let's see if we can find somebody here to fight while we're waiting for that to finish. 1.14. I don't know what. I haven't looked at this in a couple days for upgrading. That looks nice. This one's a little bit different here because now you're fighting people who have their big defense setting up. So I'm not just fighting the fighters. I'm fighting the defense of the house. And that makes these fights a little bit tougher. And speaking of which, I need to work on mine because mine's fairly weak. Quite often I'm still coming out ahead. But it is not as often because, we got all this extra damage coming from here. We got extra stun coming from all over the place. So yeah, we're going to pull it out. But look at that. It was not dominating fashion like the other ones had been. So I need to get in there and do that kind of stuff a little bit more often so we can continue leveling up the house here. I'm at SR10 here, but I haven't leveled up too much stuff other than the fighting room and then the stuff I needed to do to support getting that up to 10. And without premium, that's another thing. It's just everything is even slower than before. So I'm doing the cook training room so I can start training up my cooks to the next level so I can earn more food. Because for me, it's like, that is the thing. You get to the next level, you want to do the food as quick as possible. So I upgraded this so that we're making food quicker. I upgraded here so we can store more food. And now I'm upgrading here so I can get these guys making more food. So it's all about that. And then I start spreading out and doing other things. Did I start another arena or mimosa? I was going to. I don't remember if I did. And I did not. Let's do one more here, and then we'll announce the giveaway winner. Or we did that. We'll announce a new giveaway. So anybody who's new to the channel or hasn't been watching before, the way the giveaways work, it's fairly straightforward. It's fairly simple. I've simplified it over time in all the games I've been doing, just because for me, trying to do this is very helpful for the channel because I get people coming in and helping. People are coming in to take part in the giveaways, and that is a big draw, and that is very helpful. So that is why I'm continuing to do it. And it's just when I was doing multiple videos, because I have giveaways now in Hustle Castle, Zero City, and American Dad, and it's been great for the channel, but it's a lot of work. So what I did is I switched it up to once a week now. So I'll announce the winners, and then I'll announce the next giveaway. And that has saved me 3 days worth of maintaining things on the giveaways, which has been highly, highly helpful. So that is the way it's working. So I'll be having the giveaway open for 5 days, just like we did last time. Whenever this video goes up, when it's live, 5 days after the moment it's live, I'm going to turn it off. It's all done through a Google form, and that link for that Google form will be down below in the description, just like it always is. And the winner of the giveaway is going to be just like I announced in the last one. So we got 500 golden turds coming to the 10 people who are closest to a random number that I pick. So I'll be giving you a number range, and I need to have your game ID, which you have down here. If you click on the gear icon, you got right there your ID. In the future, I expect you'll be able to get the game ID here as well, but they don't look like they've added it yet. So you do that here. I'll need to have your in-game name or whatever nickname you want to be called. And in the Google form, you just put the ID in there, you put your name in there, and you put your guess in there. Simple as that. So you can't really get much easier. And for me, it goes into a Google form. So on the back end, I can just take that, and work that with the spreadsheets that I'm using to, I'm just going to do the same thing again. So we're going to start lower. So that'll allows me to put it in the spreadsheets and make things quicker for maintaining it as well. So I did already set up the next giveaway. I did already pick the new random number. So like I said, it's I give you a number range, between like 1 and 10. This is not the giveaway, but like 1 and 10, and I have a random number generator that I use that picks the winning number, and then I basically put that in a spreadsheet, and the 10 people that are closest are the winners, and they get the golden turds. And if there's a tiebreaker, it's whoever got the number in first. We did have a tiebreaker problem before, and I believe it was Hustle Castle. And fortunately for that one, we were able to. I didn't define what the tiebreaker was, so I felt pretty bad about that one. So fortunately, the provider of the premium item allowed us to have a couple extra winners that week. But we're not making that a consistent thing. So we have a tiebreaker now, so we can only have 10 winners each week. All right, let's go see if we can find somebody else on the map here while we're waiting 31 seconds for that to finish. We didn't lose quite as many points on that one, which might be okay still, we'll see. So I look here for people with a lot of cash and a lot of green goo, because those are the big things I need to level things up. Derf, 174 green goo, that's a good one, but only 26,000 in cash. The cash seems to be a little bit easier to get, so I will probably go back and get that one. This is a nice one. Again, that's not going to be a slam dunk easy one because of the home field advantage that he is running, that fighter is running. And this one right here is a good defender. Might not be good enough because it's probably too low of a level, but it's that one takes a bunch of the damage received from the Rangers in the back and converts it into restorations. But he's already down, so it must have been a really low level one. So these fights aren't super bad. It's slower. It's definitely once you get used to 2 times speed, though, it is certainly hard. But that wasn't too bad. Okay, while we're waiting on these load screens, like I said before, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the setup. If you have any suggestions, any comments. Still tweaking things, still working on the lighting, still working on exactly where I'm trying to throw up my face. And I'm putting this up here. I know I have all this stuff working around here because I don't actually have a green screen. If I get closer to the lighting source, it doesn't help. I don't have a real green screen. I have software that's running that simulates a green screen. So it does okay, but obviously it does not do perfectly. If I actually had a green screen, it would be better. So, there's that, but I don't really have, the way I have my setup at home, I don't really have the option for a green screen. So I have to take advantage of what I have here. So in the meantime, it will be that. Maybe someday it'll change, but for the foreseeable future, it will not be changing. So the goal also is, get live streams and things like that going. I think I'm going to try to do that one of those tomorrow. Not sure what game we'll be covering. Maybe all 3. I don't know if my computer can handle all 3 right now or not, but maybe try 2 different games. But the idea or the goal there is to get live streams going once a week. So some of the setup that I'm working on here is going to be helping there as well. All right, what do we got here? Looks like he's got the sauce. So we got an extra 60,000 in power, which might not make a difference. Got this gun, which is pretty good, but it's only level 75. Level 80 only. And the egg, which is healing egg. Here he's got the tank up front. That's 100. So that's the next one I'm looking forward to get, and he's got the armor to go with it. So we got big defense there. So that's going to come back and hurt us a little bit. Another level 75, nothing special. Level 80, and then he's got the sauce here. So this could be a tough fight. Everything else is low, but I'll be attacking the person in the front, and they have a big tank up there. And this is, like I said, this is the exact setup I'm going for. So I might hold off and see if we can't get somebody better up there to fight. And if it comes down to the end and I'm number 2, he's number 1, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna pass it up. But we might be in trouble. So let's see. We get 150. We'll be up to 520. Anybody else down here? Here we go. We could get behind this person. That would be good. But we got to lose 6 points. Let's see if we can fight somebody and try to start losing a couple points here. Because I don't want to get the 150. I want to get something was just going to put me below Zoe here. 1422. This will hopefully lose us a couple. And then if we lose a couple in the next one, and Zoe does good again, we can be behind Zoe, and that's where we want to be. And worst case scenario, we don't, then we'll try to fight that top person and see if we can't get... there we go, losing a couple of points. Nice. We lost 3, like I said. But now we got to lose 3 more, assuming she gets a 150, so... I'm not sure if we can do it. I don't know if I rank above her, if I have the tiebreaker on tie points. Alright, so 517, 514. Nobody else is popping in front of us. One of these people might. We still got 2 fights to go yet, so we're going to hold off a second and see what everybody else does. So if some of these guys do the big wins, they'll pop in front. But that's kind of the bad side of doing, trying to throw it a little bit and trying to play slow is if somebody here, which I see this a lot, does the big jump here, they jump in front, then he's going to be able to fight them, same person, and get a lot of points. So, all right, you just fought me back, I guess, because you didn't like me attacking you. That's fine. So certainly, in Hustle Castle and even in Zero City, there's very set standard plays that people play all the time, so you can fairly safely make some assumption of who's going to do what. But in this game, I cannot do that too often because people are doing some interesting different things. And there's a lot of unpredictability sometimes. For the most part, those work out in my favor, I've noticed. Well, unfortunately, all the people behind me are losing, and Zoe lost. So there goes that strategy. And those 3 points that we lost, look at that. We lost 3 points, and if we get a one, what happened here? There we go. If I get a 150 and I didn't lose those 3, we'd be tied. So we had a chance to win just based on points anyway. That's the downside of doing what I did. So nobody's going to get in front of us. So we're going to have to fight number 1 there unless he somehow loses a bunch of points. And, makes me question, second guess my decision to throw those 3 points. Still 3 points away. So the next fight is going to be... Oh, that was number 4 right there. This is it, actually. Yeah. The next fight to see how he does. So if Fat Boy... 5. So if we get... we'd still be down by 3, so it'd be tied. All right, so we're going against Fat Boy COE. Here it goes. Fat Boy Co. All right, Fat Boy. I haven't fought one of those, one of the fire sauce guys up front. Let's go see what we're dealing with against here. Was it this one? Yeah. So we have once in a while when its health drops to below 35%, summons a hungry spirit of Jack Smith that deals not very good damage. That's nothing special. Good armor. And this is healing, I believe. When attacking, 22% chance to restore 11%. When attacking, 30% chance of throwing at the enemy with the lowest health, dealing a big amount of damage. That is 82. That's a lot of damage. 10,000 DPS for a tank. All right. Well, we're not gonna give up. We got to go for it. There's really no reason not to try. But I am not 100% certain we're gonna win this one. Go big or go home. That's my thoughts. It's close. It's close. We're ahead, but it's close. Okay, he just restored his big guy. That was the difference right there. We were doing good, and then his he had a reanimation on his tank, and that was the difference. Okay, like I said, I didn't expect to win, but I would have liked to have won. And I think I do have some other things I can do for my squad to make it better and doing more damage. The downside of going big or going home is like we fell all the way here. We had a guaranteed second, and we fell to 5th. Sometimes I actually fall out of the top 10, so whatever. I don't really care. It was not a huge deal. Okay, so as you can see, the Sauce Minigun is ridiculously OP, over the top, awesome stuff. It's been a big big surprise for me. I didn't expect that one change was going to affect my squad quite so much. I knew it was good, but I didn't think it would be that good. Anything? I'm not going to do any of that right now. Let's see what this is. I haven't heard any notes, like I said, about what's coming up. Yeah, nothing. Okay, that's nothing exciting. So, I think right now we're on the path of, some of the early games. What Hustle Castle was at the beginning, where we don't have events going all that often. Right now in Hustle Castle, they're doing events like every month, and people are getting burned out. So, obviously in this game, people want events, but on the flip side, knowing where it gets to with Hustle Castle, it gets to be very often, and people are complaining about it being too often, especially since everybody just grinds like crazy during the event. So, we're not there in American Dad yet, but it will likely get there at some point. So enjoy the slower time so you can level some things up and things like that. But I'm sure more frequent events will be coming soon. So I will update them on the channel as soon as I find out for sure. Okay, let's announce the giveaway. Like I said, it's going to be a number range, which I will give to you in a moment. I need your game ID, which you click on the gear. Give me your ID here like we talked about. Go up here, give me your in-game name if you want, or whatever you want me to call you. No duplicate entries, just one per person. If you find out you accidentally put in the wrong number, whatever, send me a message on Discord or in the comments to this video, and I'll respond to that there. The link for the Discord will be down below, but I'm only going to accept one, and if I see people putting in multiple entries, I'm going to disqualify all the entries. So we don't want people taking advantage of the system, because I could limit you to one by requiring emails and stuff like that, but I don't really want you to have to provide emails to do that. So a lot of people would not be participating, and I don't want to limit the participation like that. So anyway, the number range, let me pull it up here to make sure I don't make a mistake. I got it here on my phone. Make sure you guys can't see it. All right, the number range is between 500 and 1,500. We got a smaller range on the low side of it today. So we'll keep the giveaway open for 5 days once this video goes live. And once it is, I'll close it off, and then I will announce it again a week from today-ish. And, like I said, we'll be doing it weekly. So good luck to everybody. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Hopefully you're having a great weekend and staying safe and staying healthy. So until the next time, this is QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.